A chill went down everyone's spine in Vietnam as news spread quickly. A serial killer, Thanh Van, was among them. She wasn't just a regular criminal. Van brought death using cyanide to kill 13 people. From 1998 to 2001, she caused so much sadness, breaking families apart and making people afraid. Van was very good at tricking people. She seemed innocent, but she was evil. She used her charm, intelligence, and even pretended to be a medical professional to get people to trust her. Once they trusted her, she used cyanide to kill them just for a little money or to get even with someone. But her scary time wouldn't last forever. The police, who never gave up looking for her, finally caught Van, ending her scary control, but the hurt from her crimes stayed in everyone's memory. This is the scary story of Thanh Van, the cyanide killer, a story of betrayal, lies, and how a person can do such terrible things. Her story reminds us that bad things can hide in plain sight, and even people we trust can be very dangerous. Thanh Van seemed like many different people. To those who kind of knew her, she was nice, smart, and always willing to help. She was really good at fitting in, seeming normal and safe. This fake personality was her best weapon, letting her move around without anyone suspecting her, but underneath she was cold and mean. Van wanted more and more money and didn't care about human life. She saw people as just things to use or get rid of. Her weapon, cyanide, showed how scary and practical she was. It was a silent, odorless killer, giving her victims almost no chance to live and making it hard to figure out her crimes. Van's medical knowledge, real or fake, made her even scarier. She used it to trick people more, making them trust her while hiding her real plans. Thanh Van's scary actions started with a cold-blooded act that showed how evil she was. Her first victim, Vo Thi Lee, was her employer's mother. Van pretended to give Lee a refreshing drink, but she put cyanide in the lemonade, killing her for just 900,000 VND. She kept killing, even murdering her own mother-in-law, Hin Van Dinh. Dinh, like many of Van's victims, really trusted her. Van used this trust, giving Dinh poisoned tea and stealing 2.8 million VND. As more people died, whispers of a scary person, someone bringing death, spread around, but Van was hard to find. She moved from town to town, leaving sadness and unanswered questions behind. Her ability to blend in, to seem totally normal, helped her. She was like a ghost, disappearing into crowds, leaving the police with nothing to go on. Her crimes, done in secret and very carefully planned, seemed almost impossible to solve. Even though she was clever, Thanh Van's scary time finally ended. In 2001, after years of careful investigation, the police finally caught her. Her arrest shocked everyone in Vietnam, showing that this normal-seeming woman was the monster from their nightmares. Van's trial was huge news, and the whole country watched as they learned about all her crimes. The lawyers showed lots of evidence, carefully explaining all the lies and murders Van had done. Her partner and lover, Du Dang Quang, was also involved, making the case even more horrible. On February 3, 2025, the People's Court of Binh Duong Province made its decision. Thanh Van and Du Dang Quang were guilty of murder, robbery, and having poisonous substances. The court, understanding how serious their crimes were and how much fear they caused, sentenced them to death. Thanh Van's case changed Vietnam forever. It showed how a society changing quickly could be hurt and how much evil can hide inside people. Her story reminds us that evil can look like anyone, and even in normal lives, bad things can grow.